Okay, we're back. I'm that fuzzy cat, and this is I Name You Pikachu. We ended with 130 last time, so we started with 131 this time, or 131. Lapras, level 2. Lap phrase, erase. Lap could be considered as the extreme swimming abilities or the musical note because it sings. Phrase is a type of gray or milky quartz color, which is what Lapras shell looks like, and also Lapras is near extinction, close to being erased. Level 132. Ditto. Level 3. Meaning ditto, likewise, or quotation marks. Ditto is the transforming blob, simply named obvious because it comes from the phrase ditto, meaning what he said. Or when used in writing, the quotation marks indicate repeating or copying what is shown as above. AVI. Number 133. AVI. Level 2. Evolution. AVI surely comes from evolution with 5, at least 5 when I first wrote this thing, different possibility evolution forms. I don't think there is more to do that. Yet, EV means EEVE means EV, meaning evolution. These are all the EV forms that there are now, I think. Vaporeon, Flareon, Umbreon, Glaceon, Leafeon, Espeon, and Jolteon. But we're on 134. Vaporeon. Level 3. Vapor, Eon. Vaporeon is a water evolution EV and has Vapor as its water vapor, as traditional Eon suffix to all EV evolutions. Number 135, Jolteon. Level 3, Jolt Eon. Eevee's electric evolution has Jolt in the name, identifying its type as electricity, or Jolt. And the Eon ending found in all of Eevee's evolutions. Number 136, Flareon. Level 3, Flare Eon. Also with Eon suffix, shared by all of Eevee's evolutions to show that evolution of changing a type of anything should take eons to occur. Flareon's name has flare to show that it's a fire type. Number 137, Porygon. Level 2, meaning polygon. Being a virtual reality Pokemon, Porygon's body is indeed comprised of parts that can covered in multi-sided shapes, like that of a Carry from early attempt of 3D video gaming. Number 38, number 138, 139, 140, and 141. 138 is Ammonite, 139 is Amistar, 140 is Kabuto, 141 is Kabutops. Starting with Ammonite and Amistar, they are both level 1, meaning Ammonite or Star. The little sea naturalist Pokemon are named after a prehistoric creature which looks remarkably like, with a blobby creature with tentacles inside a snail-like shell. The term Star in Amistar suppose that you could make some kind of star shape from all the tentacles and the points on Amistar. Yet Kabuto and Kabutops or level 2, basically meaning Kabuto. A common origami model. A Kabuto is a helmet, and coincidentally, Kabuto also means helmet in Japanese. Kabuto's round hard shell could resemble a helmet, and tops doesn't mean anything, but it could mean that Kabutops is the top evolution in its line. Number 142. Aerodactyl. Level 2. Aero and Dactylius. This Pokemon, which must be resurrected from a fossil, has a name of parts meaning air and having fingers, which both describe flying clawed and dinosaur-like. Aerodactyl could also refer to stuff that's a flying dinosaur, such as Pterodactyl and Pterodactyl. Number 143, Snorlax. Level 2, meaning snore and relax. Snorlax is known for sleeping a lot, and its loose or unrestricted ideals that constantly eating and sleeping and not caring whose way it's blocking account for the lax part of its name, which could also indicate relax, which goes along the same line. Number 144, Articuno. Level 1, Arctic Uno. Being the legendary icy bird, Arctic, complete with the common spelling mistake, is not amazingly clever, but the Spanish number, which is cleverly slipped into all the birds' names, Uno, could mean that Articuno is the first legendary bird you're supposed to catch. It's also the first one you see and the first one numbered in the list. Finding it in Seafoam Islands. Number 145, Zapdos. Level 1, Zap and Dose. Legendary bird number 2, the Dose part, is electric type, which should be caught second in the power plant. I tend to catch him first because it does make catching Articuno a little easier, but it's also the second one you're supposed to run into in the game, and it's the second one named in the list when they created Pokemon. Number 146, Moltres. Level 1, Molten Tress. Identifier bird Moltres is losing its feathers, so molten as in rock, which is allowable, makes more sense than molting. Like other birds, Moltres, Spanish number 3, probably indicates that it's third to be caught and you find near the end of the game in Victory Road. You also find it on the Seven Islands in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Number 147, Dratini. Level 3, Dragon, Teeny, Tiny. Although Dratini is not really small at all, because if you look at the size compared to your own size in the Ruby Sapphire Pokédex, it's the smallest of the three original red and blue dragons. Number 148, Dragonair. Level 3, Dragon, Air, or Debonair. One thing that is continuously between emphasized about Dragonair is its ability to alter air around and change the weather. The air could also indicate debonair or elegant, which is a good adjective for this dragon. Number 149, Dragonite. Level 3, Dragon, Knight, or Draconite. I suppose that Dragonite doesn't have some knightly qualities as being loyal, brave, and virtuous. Dragonite is a mythical stone of the dragons, so that might actually fit there. Number 150, Mewtwo. Level 4. I don't know how they named this Pokemon after naming Mew, but Mewtwo, with the exception of Porygon 2, is just about the least creative name that you can find. As shown in the first Pokemon movie, Mewtwo was scientifically created from the DNA of Mew, symbolizing the scientists named him Mewtwo. And good old Mew, number 151, Mew, level 1, meaning Mayo. At the first glance, it would seem that Mew is a cat-like Pokemon. I bet a very extremely rare and legendary one with psychic powers, but Mew as a cat, nonetheless. Mew might sound like a sound a cat might make, but that still may be the case. But I'd like to believe that the root of the name is Mayo, a Japanese adjective meaning strange or unique, which would certainly make sense. And that is it for Pikachu I Name You in the first gen. Now, will I be doing the second or third gen? Well, as regarding the second gen, I have both these, which are difficult to see on camera, but that is Pokemon Silver version, and that is Pokemon Gold version. Considering the third gen and fourth gen, well, considering third gen, I do have this, which is Pokemon Sapphire. Fourth gen, I have this, Pokemon Pearl version. Now, about fifth gen, I do have this, Pokemon Black version. I might not get the Pokemon Black version. I won't be doing this for quite a while, because I have to get back to playing Mega Man and Base. But I hope you enjoyed these videos, and maybe they're informative, and maybe you've never seen anything like this on the internet before. But that's what I'm doing for my 500th video, and you're my 2 years belonging to YouTube. See ya.